The new instructor for the Special Forces was a flight attendant. She started with posture training. At her command, the soldiers habitually stepped in small, quick steps. The flight attendant told them to forget they were soldiers and imagine themselves as members of high society. Then she demonstrated every movement radiating elegance. She had them balance books on their heads, hold paper between their legs, and practice smiling at the same time. But the training was just beginning. Next came walking exercises. One soldier volunteered to demonstrate, and her precise marching steps made the flight attendant laugh. Then the performance troop captain raised her hand. She walked in a stiff, awkward manner, but the instructor praised her repeatedly. However, this kind of walk was more suitable for a runway, so the flight attendant began demonstrating the correct way to walk. Under her guidance, the soldiers practiced. They held their chests high, heads up, repeating the movements until they became skilled. After the training, they leaned on each other as they moved back to the dormitory. But the team leader could no longer hold back and kicked off her high heels. At that moment, the instructor appeared and scolded the leader for removing her shoes without permission. She then punished everyone with a 10-kilometer cross-country run. Because the squad leader had a twisted ankle, the soldiers took turns supporting her, taking the whole night to complete the 10 kilometers. 3 days later, after finally finishing etiquette training, the flight attendant started teaching dance. The soldiers performed the movements half-heartedly, ignoring her patient instructions. Just when the instructor didn't know what to do, she called everyone to fully gear up and assemble at the venue entrance. The mission was to capture the leader of a terrorist organization. The instructor told them that if they caught the target within 30 minutes, the soldiers were excited and ready to perform. But when the doors opened, they were stunned. The venue was crowded with people, and wearing their military uniforms would expose them immediately. The soldiers had no choice but to push forward. The enemy hid among the crowd, and the soldiers were unprepared. They were quickly hit, and the exercise ended in failure. The soldiers walked back, covered in dust and disappointment. They finally understood the instructor's purpose. Teaching them etiquette in dance was meant to improve their disguise skills, so they could hide their identities in any situation. Back in the training room, they practiced tirelessly with full focus. Through their effort, the Special Forces soldiers finally graduated successfully.